In corona times, body language is harder to read, but behind the masks, the UK-Israeli bond is strong. This is Dominic Raab's first visit here as Foreign Secretary, and it comes at a potential moment of inflection in the long struggle for peace and equality between Israel and the Palestinians.
We are big supporters and welcome the agreement for normalisation of relations with the UAE. This is a very positive step, and with it, of course, which is very important, the suspension of annexation.
The agreement by the United Arab Emirates to formally recognise Israel moved the dial in this struggle. Palestinians saw it as a dagger in their back. The UK sees the geopolitical merits in the deal and now hopes to bring the Palestinians back to the table. But while Donald Trump's peace plan remains on that table, with less land for the Palestinians, with no removal of Israeli settlements, and with no capital in East Jerusalem for a future state of Palestine, there is complete deadlock. From Jerusalem, the British motorcade passed Israel's security wall and those Israeli settlements into the West Bank, to Ramallah, to meet the Palestinian leadership. The UK has good relations with the Palestinians. But Mahmoud Abbas is a president without a state, a man who, for all the sympathy for the Palestinian cause, is struggling to stay relevant. The signs of this long struggle and the illusions of progress are all around. The reality, though, is a long stalemate, one in which the Palestinians always lose. The alternative, argue pragmatists, is for the Palestinians now to engage, not to agree with any part of Donald Trump's peace plan, but to come to the table, to talk, to put forward something fresh, something new. Mustafa Barghouti is a veteran Palestinian politician.
We never refused to negotiate. What they want us to do is to surrender to a plan that discriminates against us before we negotiate, and then they call it negotiations.
The Israelis and the Americans want the Palestinians to come all the way to their position. That won't happen. Mark Stone, Sky News in Ramallah.